Okay, I think we're live. Let me see. Alright, looks like we're live. Cool. And looks like the signal is decent. So, welcome back everybody. We got ourselves another live stream. We're back out for the lunch hours. And for the lunch hours, we're going to be doing the usual DoorDash earned by time. Seeing what orders we can get. I had reasonable success this morning, so when I had my stream this morning, I did 2 orders and it was like $15.50 with everything said and done. It only took about 7 miles and it didn't take very long to get either of them done, so that was decent. After the stream ended, I did get another order that was from the McDonald's that I was heading towards, and it took me back towards my area, which put us at $23 and change, so it was actually pretty good. So we're basically almost halfway-ish towards today's goal, which is 60 USD in my market. And yeah, we'll just keep working and see what happens. We should be expecting rain probably about 4 p.m. Eastern. So basically, just work as long as I can. I don't know if I'll stream the whole time. I don't know if I'll stay out the whole time either, but we'll just see how much work we can get. So I see Corey's back in the chat. What's going on, Corey? Glad to have you again. I see Coco's here too. What's going on, Coco? I'll give you a wrench. You want to sub to people, you want to recommend people's channels with links, you go right ahead, have at it. And we're right outside the Walmart parking lot just like this morning because the connection's actually pretty good over here. And we're gonna put DoorDash back on, see whatever earned by time orders I can get, and let's see what happens. We actually got an order pretty quickly this morning. Like almost immediately after I turned it on, they sent me an offer, so that was pretty nice. And look at that, we just got an order. Okay, so the order we got it's from Sonny's Barbecue. It's $13 USD per active hour plus tips. That's the rate in my market. It's going 2.3 miles. They said it should take 21 minutes. So we're gonna take that right now. And just like earlier with the stream, I'm gonna keep the GoPro mounted on the bike, and I'm gonna keep my phone on the bike as well, because it seems less likely to lose the signal that way. I see Eric's in the chat too. What's going on, Eric? As I remember, I told you earlier, and I know you saw it, I got 21 peak viewers this morning. So that was pretty awesome, dude. I knew you would be happy about it. I gotta tell Mary. Maybe Mary knows, I don't know. But I know she'd be happy about it too. Well, I mean, all you guys are. But, you know, I definitely got some cheerleaders in my camp ever since starting this YouTube channel. So that's heckin' dope. But anyway, we got that Sonny's Barbecue earned by time order. We're gonna go get it right now, and hopefully there's a decent tip. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, and yeah, just take it from there. The drop-off point, the customer's drop-off point, it's gonna buffer a little bit once we get there. So just hang tight when it does. Oop. Man, I keep forgetting that. Gotta put the kickstand back up. I see Scott's in the house. What's going on, Scott? I'll give you a wrench too. You want to click on people's channels, subscribe to them. You want to share other people's channels with links, you can go right ahead and do that too. And yeah, let's get going. 21 minutes, 2.3 miles, Sonny's Barbecue. I think we got it. And the bike should be a little quieter today, as you might have noticed. It shouldn't be as loud. That's because the bearing on the front wheel, it was loose. So I had to use my hub cone wrenches so I could tighten the bearing. It needs to do it on both sides, so I've got 2 hub cone wrenches when I do it. I just turn one clockwise and then the other counterclockwise, and it tightens like that. But sometimes the bearing gets loose if you have spoke wheels. So if you got spoke wheels on your bike, the bearing will get loose, especially if you got like mechanical disc brakes or if you got hydraulic disc brakes, because because you figure when you create that friction from the braking power, you're also kind of adjusting the position of the axle on the wheel. And the bearing is what holds the axle on the wheel. So the bearing can get loose after a while. But it's an easy fix, it's no big deal. Like in most cases, you don't even have to take the wheel off. You can just keep it attached to the fork and just tighten the nuts that hold the bearing. Now a little fun fact for you, for anyone that's got a bicycle with spoke rims. You can't hear me, Eric? Can you hear me now? All right, we're at Sonny's barbecue right now. So I'm gonna run inside, we'll pick up the order. I'll meet you guys back out here. I'm not gonna take the camera inside with me because then the signal is gonna get all effed up and whatnot. I don't really want that to happen. So I'll keep it on the bike for now. And what we got? Okay, yeah, you got that, nice. Thanks, Coco, that's my personal account, this is my gig channel. Oh yeah, that's right, Corey's got both his channels on here. What's going on, Corey 1 and Corey 2? Alright, but I'm gonna run inside. I'll keep the phone and the GoPro out here. So just hang tight, guys. I'm picking up for Marissa G. Alright, I'll be right back. Guys, got the order. It was ready as soon as I got in there. And it came with 2 drinks, little kid drinks. I guess it's a kid's meal. So that should hold just fine. All right, the live stream's still going. Let me see. Alright, I see the Bud Flies is in the chat. What's going on, dude? I forgot to give you a wrench. I'll give you a wrench. So now you can click on people's channels. You can subscribe to them. You can send links to other people's channels if you want. That's totally fine. Eric, when are you going to dash by bike? Eric says never. Everything's too far apart. Man, that would suck. Like, if you lived in a downtown area, I could see you make a killing on a bike. And if you're not very confident in your bike skills, you can get a tricycle instead. They run fine too. In fact, most tricycles, they'll have a front hub motor. So it's basically like an all-wheel drive setup. It's just with a front hub motor, you get less torque. And it kind of changes the dynamic of the riding. So it's more of like a pulling force. Like the front motor is basically pulling the bicycle forward, as with a rear hub motor, they tend to have a little more torque and it uses more of a pushing force to propel the bike forward. So it's a bit of a different dynamic in that sense. And then mid-drive is kind of like a hybrid of the two, and they tend to have more torque. But they're also more expensive, so I digress. Anyway, we got the order. And let me just confirm the pickup. Okay. And then I'm gonna let the customer know I'm on the way. Easy peasy Japanesey. Alright, what was that? Lima. Okay. Yeah, I know where that drop off is. It's gonna buffer a little bit, so just hang tight with me, guys. Maybe go grab some popcorn, pop some kernels, but we'll be alright. Let's see, 50, they want me to drop it off by drop it off by 103. Ah, man, they're not giving me a lot of time for this one. There was another order earlier too. I was a couple minutes late, even though I was getting there as fast as I could. But I don't know, I digress. Usually with earn by time, they're more lenient about the drop-off, but I don't know. Some of these orders are not quite as forgiving, I guess. Like, it's not the most important thing in the world, but once the point system comes in, you know, it will be a little more crucial. I mean, they're pretty much rolling it out to more markets, which basically means it's going to hit this market any day. It's just a matter of fucking goddamn waste management, just bastards. Alright, it's gonna buffer a little more probably. It might. We'll have to see. Guys, what's going on? Hey Kelly, hey, I see you. Mary. I'll the leg a little. Just hang tight for me, guys. I gotta work within my means right now. All right, let's see. Hit the like button. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. Give the video a like if you're enjoying it so far. Eric! Eric! Yell Eric! Very no bueno. Spinning circles are no bueno. I pass. We know what they're like. We know how they can get. The heckin' cray-cray. It's a bad issue. Very no bueno. live on the west there before. Drivers ruthless. I've been to Orlando too. They're bad. They're bad as well. I don't know if there's more bad drivers in Florida or if it's like a population density type of thing. Like relative amount of drivers or the amount of bad drivers relative to the amount of total drivers seems higher. I don't know. I don't know the whole math behind that crap. I'm just taking a guess. But I've lived in Florida for 21 years, almost 21 years now. So I think I know a thing or two about that. Hold up, Mr. Chevy. There we go. Okay, where am I turning up here? Is that, what the hell is that? What street is that? I don't even know what street this is. Sarazen? I don't freaking know. Alright, I gotta... Yeah. Man, I keep forgetting about some of these streets over here. Alright, I guess they want me to go country club then, huh? Okay. Country club it is. Alright. Go on, Chevy. Alright. I totally forgot about a street that I forgot existed. Maybe I'll take that from now on if I gotta go this way. Where the hell else do I need to go, though? Oh yeah! 45.9 kilometers an hour, baby! Alright! Okay, so it's not here. It's the next street over. Got it. Oh, it's over by the Marin. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I got a lot of this area pretty well memorized. It's more than others though. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, I'm on demerit. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yes, I mean, I'm going like 27, 28 miles an hour, but come on. Fast now. Okay, I think we're just about here. Let me see. Come on, update. Alright, here we are. Just made it. Alright. So, just gonna Hand it to the recipient. Okay. Let's check the drinks. Yeah, it looks like a little bit. Nothing major though. A little lid. Okay, we still get. Yeah, it looks like. Alright, we hit how much we get. A little bit out over this. Know how. Alright, let's see how the signal is over here. Hopefully it's not too bad. We're actually pretty close to the Winn-Dixie area. So we dropped off that order, and it took 19 minutes to do, and at an actively hour rate of 13, we made $4.27 for the base pay. The customer tipped $2, which means that we made $6.27. So, you know, not too bad. It was okay. It's under 20 an hour, but it was basically like $2+ a mile. So, reasonable. It was okay. And I see Jason's in the chat. What's going on, Jason? I'll give you a wrench if you want to go around subbing to people. If you want to send links in the chat, you can go ahead and do that. And let's see, Kelly says Florida has the worst drivers. Yeah. And Mary says Florida drivers are notoriously horrible and there's too many people. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're the state with the most tourism in the country. I could be wrong on that one, but I think it was around the pandemic where we were the most visited state in the country. That's probably still true. I know that the population of California has been going down. Texas has been going up. We've been going up. New York City's been going down. So yeah, I'm debating about heading towards the Titus Landing area. It's about a mile from here. I guess I could probably do that. Because I mean, right where we're at, there's not much going on, so maybe we could head that way. I can go a little slower. Maybe that'll help with the connection. Because we're still figuring out what does and doesn't work with the GoPro. I actually made a community post. I was talking about some of the technical complications I got to deal with GoPro. So with YouTube Studio, I have to be at 1,000 subscribers before I can connect my GoPro connect to YouTube Studio for live streaming. So that's what YouTube Studio told me. So if I want to use the GoPro for YouTube Studio, I gotta reach 1,000 subs. It might run better that way, I'm not sure. I'd have to look a little more into it. But if I'm not mistaken, Electric Scooter Academy, that's how he's got it. He's got YouTube Studio and he connected his GoPro to it. But I mean, he's got like 21,000 subs, so of course he can do it. But I gotta get to 1,000 subs for that and see if it runs better. Because Mad Matt Deliveries and some other people, they told me, yeah, something's going on back there. But yeah, Mad Matt Deliveries, he was telling me about the app, and I was looking a little more into the app. It's called a Quick app. That's the GoPro app. The app is pretty terrible when it comes to its connection. It's very uneven, it's very inconsistent, which is why that the stream's been buffering as much as it has. Because I have Visible by Verizon, so it's unlimited. There's no data cap for anything like that, which means that if I stream from the phone, it'd probably run better. But you know, I want to use my GoPro, but the GoPro app just kind of sucks. So I'm basically just kind of putting up with it, working around its limitations in that sense. I might do some of my streams with the phone. I only have one phone. I can't afford another one, and I can't afford a plan for another one. So I kind of just have to make do with what I have for right now. That's really my story, is gotta make do with what I've got. I know we all gotta, but I definitely gotta make do with what I got. But if I can get to 1,000 subs, which is gonna happen, right? It's definitely gonna happen this year. Then I can start using YouTube Studio to plug in the GoPro, and it should run better. I know that Electric Scooter Academy, he also uses a like one of those Wi-Fi hotspot adapters that just makes the connection stronger, but you gotta pay a premium to use one of them. So again, that's also beyond my means, but it would help make the signal run better. So we'll cross that bridge once we get there, but for right now, I'm just kind of making it a point to give you guys the heads up about this stuff, right? If I'm going to use my GoPro, I have to work around some stuff. Like, the other problem with the GoPro app is you can only connect to one network at a time, and you cannot change networks midstream. So if I use the Quick app to set up my live stream for the GoPro with the mobile hotspot on the phone, I have to only use that. I can't change it. And unfortunately, mobile hotspot is horrible in these stores. It runs terrible in these stores. When I tried doing that with Publix, I immediately lost the signal because it's absolutely horrible. But when I connected to the Publix network, when I restarted the stream yesterday, it ran a lot better that way. But I can't change the network midstream, so I had to cut that stream short and then restart it when I was back on the road by reconnecting to the Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone. So that's how I was able to do what I did yesterday, and that's kind of what I have to do if I'm going to be doing shopping orders, because whenever I do shopping orders, I want to take you guys in the place with me. I mean, I have to take the phone, obviously, but I want to take you guys in the store. But, you know, that would basically mean whatever's in the store is one stream, and then I have to restart it. So, you know, in other words, it's kind of bogus. There's a lot more limitations than I was expecting, but, you know, you got to make do with what you got. So I did make a community post about it. So if you guys want to check my community tab, I talk a little more about what exactly I need to do moving forward and how I can keep these streams running with the GoPro. I could potentially use the phone for live streams, but I really want to stick to the GoPro because it looks cool, right? It looks cool, it's dynamic, you get a nice wide view, you get good looking image quality, all that good stuff. Let's see, I see Carl in the chat. What's going on, Carl? Glad to have you. How's it over by Ireland right now? How's the weather over there? Is it cold? And let's see, Charles is back. Welcome back, Charles. I was going to say you need Starlink on that bike. Give Elon a call. Yeah, that'd be great. And I see Cassandra's back. Welcome back, Cassandra. We just dropped off and earned by time. It was at Sonny's Barbecue. It was 2.3 miles for 21 minutes. We got it done in 19 minutes. And we got paid $6 and what did I say it was? Like it was like $6.50. It was $6.27, that's right. So basically it was like almost $3 a mile. It was about 19 an hour, so it was okay. We did okay with it. I see Jen's in the chat too. What's going on, Jen? Glad to have you. We just dropped off that DoorDash order. Now we're just gonna wait for another one. We're currently at $29.93 USD. So we're basically halfway towards our goal for today, which is 60. I know 60 sounds pretty low, but you know, that's just the kind of market I'm in. I gotta have realistic expectations. And even though earned by time's been helping a lot, it's pretty much just earned by time and shipped. Those are really the only two viable apps in my market right now. The other apps, I only turn them on the weekend. You know, like Grubhub, Uber Eats. I only put them on during the weekend because I'm more likely to get sent an offer from them that way. But during the week, there's just no way. During the week, they don't send me anything. So if I just keep them on during the week, all I'm doing is just using up the CPU and the memory and slowing everything down for really no good reason. That doesn't make any sense. So why waste my time with that stuff, you know? So I basically just put them on during the weekend because there's a higher chance they'll send me an order. Like this past weekend, Uber Eats actually sent me 2 offers and I took them both because they were actually decent. And Grubhub sent me a decent one last weekend, but I couldn't take it because it wouldn't reload the screen after I took a screenshot. I took the screenshot of the order because it was for a video that's coming out, but I couldn't actually get the order. And I checked the taskbar and it didn't show it there. And I'm like, what the heck happened to the order, you know? It didn't make any sense. But, oh well, I digress. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I figure $60 gold's better than nothing. It's helping me get by. And then on the weekends, it's $100 a day on the weekend. So that basically amounts to a theoretical 500 to 600 per week. I don't always reach that, and sometimes I can supersede it. So it kind of balances out, I guess. Plus, earned by time's been helping a ton. It doesn't seem like it, but let me tell you, right, it's quite slow in my market, and the shopping orders are terrible, except for shipped. $60 is $60 more than you had. Yeah, exactly, right? I figure the $60 a day is basically me just being able to get my regular expenses taken care of, you know, slowly but surely paying off my my debt relief program that I'm part of, and just taking care of my monthly loose ends, having some spare change to put towards taxes if I need to pay taxes, which I actually did file my taxes a couple days ago. That's behind me, thank God. Last year I actually had to file for an extension because last year was like, oh my God, you know, I did freaking horrible that first half of the year. But I mean, I finished the year off pretty strong, at least. And this year started off a little rough the very beginning, but you know, it's picked up a little bit, and I think I'm gonna have a better year. So, especially with the YouTube stuff, right? Because this channel, I mean, when it comes to subscribers, we're at 330 right now. That basically puts us a third of the way towards the subscriber goal for monetization. We're basically a third of the way there for that. The watch hours, we're about 10% of the way there, but that's gonna go up more because we've been live streaming a lot more. I mean, I basically yesterday, I put out a stream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So the watch hours are definitely gonna go up. And this stream actually did, my stream from this morning actually did really good. we had 21 peak viewers. That's the first time I've ever hit 20 plus on this channel. And it brought in about 13.5 watch hours, so that's pretty good. And I think those metrics will just go up over time, you know? Yeah, plus watch hours, exactly. Because keep in mind too, right? Watch hours isn't just getting you to the monetization goal. Watch hours also help you make more money per view, right? More watch time equals more income, as long as people are watching your stuff. So if people want to keep running my stuff, if they keep tuning into my channel after I get monetized, basically the more you watch, the longer you watch, the more I get paid, you know? And then the more that I can offer for the channel. Because I'm definitely going to do memberships. I'm going to have tons of cool emojis. I was thinking about exclusive content for like maybe higher tiers. I'm not sure. I'll think more about that stuff. But like, I'm actually thinking about this stuff, right? Last year on my previous channel, I was basically just like, well, it's either going to work or not. And other complicated stuff happened. I'm not getting into it. I'm just going to let sleeping dogs lie with that thing. But essentially this channel, I feel more confident than ever to actually make it happen. And I have a lot of supportive people that tune into my channel regularly, which I greatly appreciate. You know, it's not just people obligatory watching for the sake of obligation. Like, it's actually nice that people actually give a fuck about anything I do and want to see me succeed. So that's great. I appreciate it. I really do. You know, it might not sound like a lot from words, but, you know, it's more than you guys will ever know. Let's see. Doing good, Mike. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. And yeah, we gained, I think, yeah, we gained 9 subs yesterday, so that was pretty good. And we're up by 3 today, so that's heckin' dope. The goal is to hit 400 by the end of this month. You figure we got, how many days left? We got today, 21st, 2nd, 3rd. So we got 10 days to go. So 10 days to go, 70 more subs. You guys think we can do it? It's just the watch hours, you know? Which, the watch hours are going up for sure. Because the more often I stream, and the more interested you guys are in these streams, the more the watch hours go up over time. Take probably before, I would say well before Christmas to get monetized. That might even be, that might even be an overestimation too. I don't know. Not saying that monetization is the only thing I care about, but, you know, it has been a goal of mine. And I've been transparent with you guys about that. Corey says the stream's looking very clear. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good right now. The signal's holding up. So I'm guessing the hotspot works pretty fine over here. And I'm gonna head over to Titus Landing and hopefully the signal holds. You know, hopefully we keep the signal. It's probably gonna buffer a little bit on the way there, but I'm gonna go slower. Because I had someone in the chat yesterday saying that I might be moving too fast. So you figure I'm not working on a delivery at the moment, so I can take my time to get there if need be. So we're gonna try to stay mobile, because I don't know, like if I'm stationary for too long, I don't think DoorDash wants me to be stationary, you know? I think they want me to at least pretend to move around and and then maybe they'll send me something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Other times it feels like coincidence, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know, the algorithm that'll always remain a big mystery, you know? DoorDash basically just does whatever the hell they feel like, and we just kind of put up with it, or we don't. Hey look, Terry's back. Welcome back, Terry. Welcome back, Terry. We just dropped off a DoorDash earned by time. It was from Sonny's Barbecue over by me. It took 19 minutes when they estimated it would take 21 minutes. It went 2.3 miles. It paid $6.27, so it wasn't amazing, but it was almost $3 a mile and about 19 an hour, so that was decent. It was okay. let's see, you drew blood this morning, now you're catering. Oh, nice. Make sure you stay hydrated. They sap out the blood, it makes you feel tired. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here. Titus Landing. Oh, let's see, we got Foodies Vacations. What's going on, Foodies? I'll give you a wrench. If you want to go around subbing to people, you want to recommend people's channels, stuff like that, you go right ahead in the chat. Let's have a little subathon. You know, I don't mind. I do encourage people networking with each other on my channel. I think that's great. You know, just kind of build everyone up as a unit sort of thing, you know, build some kind of solidarity, some partnership, you know, some good acquaintanceship, friendship, things like that. It seems if you go slow, it works better. That's what Charles said. And then Terry says, and sometimes the apps might think you're in a car if you're moving too fast on your bike. Yeah, it's not really like the apps per se. It's the GoPro app. So the GoPro app leaves a lot to be desired. My buddy Matt from Mad Matt Deliveries, and I've had some other people show me that the Quick app, the GoPro app, it's just kind of terrible when it comes to the connection, because you can only connect to one network at a time, and if you get out of that range of the connection, then the stream ends. So then you got to reconnect with Wi-Fi hotspot, and I got to use Wi-Fi hotspot to connect the GoPro if I'm not somewhere that has Wi-Fi, and I can't change network during the stream, which sucks. It's pretty limiting. But I did discover that when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I can use YouTube Studio to connect the GoPro. So once I get there, I can connect to YouTube Studio. That should help it run better. But as I said earlier, we'll cross that bridge once I get there. We're basically just trying to work around the problem and come up with some kind of band-aid solution, you know? I think you get what I mean. But I'll go a little slower. We're gonna head towards Titus Landing. That's just another hotspot area. They have a Chipotle, they have a Firehouse Subs, they have Ben Paca Cafe, they got some other places, Royal Sushi. So it's a pretty decent spot to get some, potential opportunities from. So we're gonna head over there. I would do Shipped, but Shipped is really slow today. They haven't sent me any offers, so I don't know. I see that Charles subbed to Terry. That's great. Nice work, Charles. But yeah, it's like, I like the idea of people being able to just go around subbing to other people, you know, and like building some nice little relationships with each other. So, you know, you guys are more than welcome to do that. That's partly why I give you guys wrenches, you know. When it comes to like actually censoring trolls and whatnot, I don't really care. Like, just ask me first. If you happen to see any trolls or any suspicious activity, just ask me first, and I'll either give you the okay or I'll be like, eh, whatever. I mean, I don't really get trolls though. That Bendover guy, he was here once. He was in my streams once, and he just said say my name, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say your name. And then he was like, what? It's PG. You know, the Bendover guy. And then there was the Homer guy. You guys know who I'm talking about? Homer, S-word, you all, that guy. Yeah, he was here like once, but usually when I see that guy around, he'll just troll like crazy. He'll have like 20, 30 sock accounts just spamming the same stupid message over and over again. That hasn't happened here, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I stay out of controversy or I stay out of conflict. I don't know. Let's see. I went to sub to you real life, but I'm already subbed. Oh, that's cool. Nice, Corey. Let's see, Corey says, I have you running on my iPad, looks like a wider view as well. Yeah, that's what I like about the GoPro, man. Like the GoPro, you get really wide view and you get like the nice colors and everything. And it's just like a more dynamic looking shot. And I figure that's just kind of something I can do to help stand out, you know? Like there's not a whole lot of e-bike gig workers that stream, and more specifically with a GoPro. So you figure I have like relatively underexplored territory. I'm trying to stand out in that territory because I know there's definitely a lot of interest in the idea, and then there's a lot of people that think it's relatively fringe, or they're not really sure how practical it is, but nonetheless the interest is growing. And you figure I'm getting in on this relatively early, so then in the future people will be like, hey look, Mike the bike, or Titusville's OG bike dash, or whatever, right? So that'd be pretty freaking cool. Let's see, oh, I thought you said Flanadian. I was about to say, wait, Nina's in the chat? I know Nina, she's busy, man. You know, tax season, I know she's definitely busy. She's feeling pretty discouraged about getting her channel monetized. I think she's, what is she, over 600 subs? She's got 2,400 watch hours. So if you guys want to go check out Nina from the Flanadian, definitely show her some love. Hit that subscribe button. Run her list. She's got a big list of live streams and whatnot. Let's help her get some watch hours, get her monetized. So that'd be awesome. Hey, let's see, Charles says you remember Bend Over. Oh yeah. I haven't really seen him around anymore, so I don't know if he's done. If he's done, well, he, she, they, them. I don't know who Bend Over is, but maybe they're done. I do see the Homer guy every now and again though. I saw him on Fran's channel. He got a channel membership with Fran. And then I think he got a channel membership with some other people. So that was funny. Like, I wouldn't mind if he got a channel membership with me. It's like, okay, well, you're gonna give me 99 cents a month to have a funny and weird name, then go right ahead. Be my guest. I mean, if you start spamming crap, then yeah, you know, I'm gonna bring the hammer down, but otherwise, you know, I digress. But yeah, Terry, tell us about that catering order. How much is it paying you? You gonna make a big fat check for that? Gonna get a fat paycheck from that catering order? I would definitely love to have catering orders here. But just none of them are available. You know, so I can't really do any catering orders. The only kind of catering orders I can get are whatever DoorDash offers. And they're just too rare. The last one I had, I think, was like 3 or 4 months ago. And I would hardly call it a catering order. It was basically just like 4 kids' meals from Culver's. That was the catering order according to DoorDash. Go figure. And let's see, Foodies sub to Charles. Nice, that's cool. And Corey sub to Foodies. Charles sub to Jason. Nice. That's cool, guys. Alright, we're just going nice and slow. I mean, we're practically almost at the Titus Landing. There's also a Pizza Hut and a Little Caesars over here, so I could potentially get some orders from them too. Now, Titus Landing's usually busy around dinner time, but since I am expecting rain later on, I'm just gonna try to work as much as I can throughout the day, and then maybe take the evening off. If it doesn't rain, or if it's not that bad, maybe I'll come back out for a little bit, but we'll have to see. And tomorrow, I'm only gonna be working the morning, and I'm only gonna be streaming in the morning tomorrow, because my landlord, she's letting me borrow one of her cars so I can go down visit my mom and brother. You know, they got some loose ends they want to take care of, and you know, I just want to see them because, you know, I don't get to see them that much because I don't own a car, and you know, can't always, you know, it's pretty far away. It's not always practical, but anyway, I digress on that. And looks like Foodie's subbed to, they subbed to Corey, nice. And Jason subbed to Charles. Cool beans. Nice work, guys. Okay. Here a little bit. Yeah, some of the infrastructure over here leaves a lot to be desired. But it's okay. Yeah, we're going nice and slow. It seems like the connection's holding up pretty decent. Maybe that's the main thing. Maybe I just gotta start going slower. I just don't want to go too slow though, you know? I don't want to just deliver everything late. You know, sometimes you gotta put the pedal to the metal, but you know, if going slower seems to help with the live stream consistency, then so be it. I can do that. So yeah, I think you guys were definitely onto something about how fast I go. Now in some areas I can definitely go faster. Yeah, Mary was saying GoPros are picky. Yeah, that's what Mad Matt was telling me. He used to do live streams with his GoPro, and he told me the same exact thing. Where, like, if he moved his GoPro out of his car, then the signal would just buffer. And if he went too fast, the signal would buffer. And, you know, just the app is pretty bad with that stuff. But if I can, you know, go relatively slow during areas that don't have a very good signal, that'll probably help. But if I'm like in more favorable areas, I can go faster. So I've learned that one for sure. I learned that some areas are objectively better than others. So it probably won't be as much of a limiting factor as I was fearing. But it should be fine. Yeah, we can cross the street in a second. Let's see. Chuck tried to stream through a GoPro. I hated it. Or no, he just hated it. I gotcha. No, it's understandable. I get it. Like, I definitely, I'm a little disappointed in the app. You know, how finicky it gets. But I mean, when it works, it's really nice, you know? When it does work, it's really nice. And honestly, if I tried using my track phone, I would be out of data in an hour. I'd basically totally run out of data in an hour of streaming if I still had track phone. So I'm definitely very glad that I switched over to Visible. That's helping a ton. That's making the bugginess more bearable. But yeah, going slower definitely seems to help in less favorable areas. So we're learning something here, right? We're definitely learning something. We're putting things to practice. We're doing trial and error, figuring out what doesn't work. That way I can plan around it, try to minimize some of the finickiness. Like, does it directly solve the problem? No, not really, but does it make it serviceable? Yeah. Like this area, for example, is a pretty decent hotspot for mobile Wi-Fi. And my zone back there is also favorable. The other intersection by Harrison Street that we were just at seems favorable. And southeast from here, that zone is favorable. So overall, we're figuring things out. So that's good. All right. So we're basically right outside of Chipotle. You can probably see the Chipotle. We're right outside Chipotle, so. Oh, look at that. We got an order. See, I'm glad I came here. Okay, so this is interesting. All right, so this is going to take me back to my area. So we got a DoorDash earned by time. It's at Ice House Grill. It's 2.6 miles. They estimate it'll take 22 minutes. And pretty much that takes me Yeah, that's basically in my neighborhood. Wow. Okay. So yeah, sure, I'll take it. And Ice House Grill, the order's pretty much never ready when I get there. So it's times like these where I definitely appreciate earn by time. It's like an order that I would already take but make less money for. Why do that when I can just do earn by time, make more money for waiting? Because keep in mind too, right? I found this out myself. I found out too that if you have platinum and you do earn by time, you still get priority for high pay orders. So it won't specifically state it on the orders, but you can tell what a high pay order is and whether or not you got priority for it. And it seems like we get decent priority as a platinum e-bike dasher, so that's good. You notice too, most of these orders are relatively short distance, so that's good. Anyway, let's head over to the Ice House. It's basically right across the street. It's right next to the Chase Bank over here. So I just got to go past the Chase Bank and we're good. And I'll try to go a little slower and see if that helps, but I still want to make sure I get the order dropped off on time. But yeah, like I said, the order's not going to be ready when I get there, so maybe it will. I could be wrong. Okay, good. Now let's go right around. Oh, yeah, it's a nice Corvette. That is nice. Excuse me. Yeah, bumpy wumpy. Oh. We're good. Alright, just made it to the Ice House. Yeah, I'm glad I came over here. I figured it was going to be relatively slow, so I'm just glad that we got an order to take us back to our area. Alright, so to help with the connection, I'm going to keep the camera and I'm going to keep the phone on the bike. So if I have to wait, I'll just come back out here for a little bit and give you guys an update. If it's ready, I'm just gonna run in and out. So let me see who I'm picking up for. All right, we're picking up for Alfred and he's got a Euro. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, just got an update. So, as I predicted, the order is not ready. But that's okay though. They said it should take about 5 minutes to finish. So I'm just gonna hit still being prepared. Because if it takes longer, and after a certain amount of time, DoorDash can give you a free unassigned, a worry-free unassigned they call it. So if I felt the need to do that, I can do it, but otherwise I'm gonna just commit to the order and see what happens. And then I just let the customer know that I'm waiting for their order. So yeah, they said it should take about 5 minutes, so I'll stay out here for a couple minutes and then I'll run back inside, see if the order's ready, and then we'll get it dropped off. And let's see, Charles says it makes a difference. Yeah, definitely. Earn by time definitely makes a difference. Like, I do think there's a time and place where the where earn by offer is better. I think there's a time and place. Like, if the shopping orders are really good in your area, definitely do earn by offer. If the food delivery, if the shopping orders are very bad, then earn by time might be better. And in my particular situation, most orders they send me are short commute. Like, they rarely go above 4 miles. Like, it's uncommon for orders to go above 4 miles for me. So in those cases, it's generally worth it. because a lot of these restaurants, the order's not ready when you get there. So it's basically just DoorDash paying me to wait, right? They're basically paying me to wait for an order that I would have already taken. And contrary to popular belief, most of these customers that I've worked with so far do tip. I've only had a couple customers that didn't tip. I had a couple customers that tipped in cash, but otherwise most customers tip. From my experience. That can vary from market to market. Like maybe earned by time is just really bad in your area, or maybe it's just really bad if you don't have platinum. I'm not sure. It seems like platinum definitely helps with the earned by time. I know it's helped with the shopping orders. It definitely helps with earned by time. So, you know, ultimately earned by time has turned out to be a lot better than I gave it credit for. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, but it just helps with cash flow and consistency. So, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm not out here trying to get rich. I'm just out here trying to get things taken care of and experience some kind of minor success in my life, you know? But nothing crazy. Plus it's taking you where you want to go. Yeah, exactly, right? You can, it's a repositioning order. That's what some people would call it, a repositioning order. Basically just takes you to an area that you would prefer to be. So by being around my neighborhood, that puts me within a mile of my zone where I can potentially be more likely to get an offer, a more desired offer. And I do like the idea of being more open-minded to repositioning orders rather than just, you know, like a blanket no tip, no trip. I don't think that's always practical to just be like absolutely no tip, no trip. Because if it takes you somewhere else that you want to be and you can make a few dollars for your time, I don't see why not, you know? At the end of the day, I just believe in having realistic standards in your market, and your standard can vary from someone else's. Like somebody could do like, oh, minimum $3 a mile no matter what. And other people might have to lean closer towards $1 a mile, or even potentially taking what they can get. Some people can fall in the middle. You know, it really just depends. So the efficacy of different strategies will vary from person to person. And let's see, Foodie says, sub to Pig's Dream, saving his rain video. Yeah, he's got some cool videos like that. He does like he does a lot of other videos to discovering like cool facts and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And let's see, plus taking you where you want to go. Yeah, I already saw that. Pig's Dream says, I'll sub to you to Foodie's. And Foodie says, thanks. That's cool, nice. Yeah, like if Chuck were to do live streams with his GoPro, like maybe he can use his GoPro at the house or something. That'd probably be better. Because I know with a GoPro, you can use it like a webcam with your PC if you as long as you either plug it in or you have Bluetooth tethering. All right, I'm gonna run back in there and see if the order's ready. If it's not ready and it takes longer, I'll come back out here. But otherwise, I'm gonna head back in there. We'll see if the order's ready, because it's been about 5 minutes now. Oh, I just got the notification. Okay, so it says Alfred's order is ready for pickup at Ice House Grill. All right, so I'm gonna run back in there, get the order. I'll be right back out. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, I do have an alarm. I have an anti-theft alarm on this bike. So you never be too safe, right? You can lock it up, but it still won't telegraph whether or not someone's trying to steal your shit. So the anti-theft alarm plus the bike lock makes sense. Okay, so we got that. Cool beans. And no drinks, so we don't have to worry about spilling anything, thankfully. I think it's a thing of wings, but you figure they toss wings, so even if it gets tossed around a little bit, whatever, it's already doing what's done, right? That's how I see that. All right, so we got the order. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Let's see how much time they give us. They're gonna give us 18 minutes. And yeah, I can do that. I can do that. My way your order. That I'm too. I know some people think that might be annoying and whatnot, but I just see that as me reinforcing customer service. Customer service. I used to do sales. I used to do sales at my, and I used to work in customer service. And I did a lot of one. But anyway, we got the order, so let's go drop it off. I'm gonna go a little slower. Hopefully that helps. There will be times when it might still buffer anyway, but this might help, and I just want to make sure I get the order delivered on time, you know? I know you guys understand. So if it buffers a little bit, just hang in tight for me. Maybe go grab some popcorn, go pop some kernels. You know, just hanging for the ride, you know? Hey, look, we got 14 viewers. Yeah, to everybody watching, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? You're watching Mike the Bike Dasher. Oh my god.
Alright, I ain't waiting for this. Sidewalk, here we come! Little bumpy wumpies over here. Alright, gotta wait for this guy. Alright, gotta go after this guy. Come on, keep going! Keep going! Alright. Alright, let's go here. What the heck? Alright, right after the Tesla. Let's go, Tesla. It's a nice bike back there. What the fuck was that? What are you trying to brake check me? You gonna rob me? God. Alright, how's the signal? Yeah, I don't know how much that you guys caught, but there's some weirdo in a Nissan. He was in front of me, and I don't know, he stopped in front of me. He just, I don't know what the heck that was about. People are weird, man. Bunch of them too, they're everywhere. I think it's gonna bump, so hang tight, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna my eye in the knee. Yeah, keep my distance. Some weird people around here. How's the signal over here? I know it was buffering a little bit, but you know, like I said, that's inevitable. No matter what I do, it's gonna happen. At least we know how to reduce it, you know? At least we know how to make it buffer a little less. It seems like going slower definitely helps. golfers, you guys want to chit chat with each other, get to know each other, go right ahead. You know, that kind of engagement, if YouTube that comment needs more engagement, then they're more likely to push it out to more people. So that helps, and impressions can help, you know, getting more people on the channel. Trust me, I have experience with falling off bikes. That didn't stop me though. It didn't stop me. It only motivated me more. Okay. Okay. Let's see, Queen, we got Queen in the chat. What's going on, Queen? Glad to have you. Man, people got no patience out here. But yeah, glad to have you, Queen. We streamed earlier this morning. We got 21 peak viewers. That's pretty dope, right? We're definitely growing. We're picking up some momentum, you know? That overall trajectory keeps going up. It's great. I love it. I really do. And let me give you a wrench. I've been meaning to give you one. I just gotta cross over real quick. Okay, add as a mod. Standard mod. There you go. So there you go, Queen. You want to go around subbing to people. You want to send links in the chat to, you know, like recommend people's channels. Go right ahead. Have at it. If you want to just use it as a badge, that's totally fine by me too. I don't care. Personally, I like the idea of giving out wrenches so people can make friends and, you know, help build viewership, subscribers. I'm gonna speed it up here. to the customer's place on time, so just hang in tight, guys. We got 7 minutes to go. We can do it. On the road, you need to follow road laws. Come on, basic fucking common sense. So I thought, but I digress. See, like, I don't just pick on drivers, man. I pick on cyclists too when they're acting retarded. I also pick on pedestrians when they're acting fucking stupid too. Pardon my French. Blows. Almost there. Commute. They wanted me to take Barna out to Shaney Highway, but I went in Knox and Royal Oak onto Zoltan. That's like a nice big, it's kind of like a slant. It sort of cuts through like a and you're still gonna get paid decent from DoorDash. I know DoorDash, they don't waiting the by time, right? Just because you can get paid a little more doesn't mean you should take. Don't want to have happen what happened to us, you know? Although I think he got reactivated. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't a lot of consequence for him. He is a big YouTuber after all. A lot of the time, big YouTubers, well, really all that much consequence, even though people, they ruin their reputation. I digress. Yeah, taking a nice little path, because it's a short east. It's about 0.5 miles. We're basically here. I just have to go around the corner and we're done. Yeah, here we are. Perfect. All right, guys. Okay, it's right here. Perfect. All right, we. How much of that? About. Yeah, I think. For yeah, 15. Gotta move. It's left, guys. You know, even though we're going slower, it's still fucking around. Wow. The order was actually good. It's just, you know, the reception is horrible. My God. It's like I'm watching shitty claymation. That's how, like, freaking laggy it is. Over here. Okay. I'll catch you guys up to speed as long as the reception's not that bad. God damn it. Why are you still lagging? Okay, I think we're good. My, yeah, my stream's a little, so. My God. Laggy. Alright, I gotta move a little more. Mustang, you're good. Alright, I gotta keep going. Yeah, I'll get back on that in a second, Charles. Let me just, let me get back on Shady High. Tell crappy over here. It looks like it's getting a little bit better. It'll definitely improve. Like, light is southern Topville. South is pretty decent with the reception. It's pretty much right outside Sonny's Barbecue. Maybe we can get an order from there. Come on, stop lagging, damn it. Stop lagging. Yeah, it should be better right here. All right, we're stationary, so. Okay, it looks like we're good. All right. So yeah, let me catch up with the comments a bit. Let's see, Charles, #1 bike dasher. Thanks, Charles, appreciate it. Jason says, after going vegan, learn common sense isn't common. Yeah, common sense is not common, I hear you. And, okay, we got Dirty Stack and Deb. What's going on, Deb? Glad to have you. I know the stream, it kind of lags quite a bit at times, but we're figuring out what doesn't work with that. So in some areas, it seems like going slow works better than not. And then some areas, I guess it buffers no matter what. So, and then some areas like over here, the reception's a lot better. So we're just sort of figuring out how to navigate this whole live stream thing on my bike while trying to not make it look like a goddamn 1980s. And then, okay, so Charles, he's asking me how much the order was. So it took 28 minutes to do. And since the hourly rate is 13 an hour, the active hourly rate is 13 here. It took 28 minutes, so the base pay was $6.15. The customer tip $3.50. The total order pay was $9.65. So $9.65, 28 minutes. That's like $20 an hour right there. That's pretty decent. And you figure 2.6 miles, so that's probably that's a high pay order. So we basically got another high pay order. That was good. So overall, not too bad. That puts us up to $39.58 for the day. So basically another $20.42, and we make the $60 goal. So let's see, Mary. Welcome back, Mary. It's 13 over by you. Yeah, I figured it's probably just 13 throughout Florida, I would imagine. I think Sunny said it's like $12.50 by her per active hour with earned by time. And Charles says not bad. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. It was decent. Wasn't that bad. I'm gonna move over to the Walmart parking lot. That way you guys can hear me better, so I don't have to shout as much. A little busy on the highway, but we're good. So yeah, we'll head over to the Walmart parking lot because the reception's a lot better there. It's a little quieter, so we should be good. As soon as Mr. Silverado moves up, there we go. I mean, it seems like the reception's good here, but, you know, it's a little loud. Okay. Around yet. If you guys are going to ride a bike, use a loose grip for the handlebars. Don't grip too tight. Otherwise, you're going to cut the wheel too hard. And that increases your risk of falling off the bike. Especially when you have to use your reflexes for like just sudden stuff, you know? I use a loose grip anytime I ride. So it's like, it's controlled, but it's not like, you know, it's not like that. We're gonna get over here. It's a little quieter. Okay, nice. All right, let's see. We got the MJ2997. What's going on, MJ? You said EBT isn't available over by you? Really? Wow. I figured EBT was everywhere. I guess not. like, I know that DoorDash doesn't roll out every program everywhere all the time, but I don't know, I figured that one would be. Let's see, Charles says, I guess it depends on the area you're in as far as reception. Yeah, so we definitely figured out that this whole stretch, at like, once I get up to my neighborhood, and then basically from there, and about a 2-mile stretch northeast or east or directly north, it seems like the reception can get quite shaky. The reception over here is pretty solid. I haven't noticed any stuttering anytime that I'm over here. It seems like that's fine. And then over by Titus Landing, the reception was pretty good over there. When I was over by Harrison Street, by the Winn-Dixie, the reception was good there too. So over by the Sonic, which is directly east, the reception was good there. So, you know, at least we're figuring that stuff out, right? You know, I got to work within my means, but we're basically doing problem solving with this stuff, you know. Hey, what's going on, Sonny? How you doing? We dropped off, yeah, we dropped off an earn by time. We dropped off 2 of them, actually. The last one we dropped off paid $9.65 for 28 minutes and 2.6 miles, so that was pretty decent. The other one that we dropped off, it was $6.27 for 2.3 miles. It took, what'd it take, 19 minutes. So that's like 19 an hour, so not that bad. It was decent. Not amazing, but I mean, this is my market. You can't really expect amazing here, but I can still do at least halfway decent. It's pretty much all earned by time with DoorDash. It's the only that's like consistent here. Like, Shipt can be really good sometimes, and then other times it's mediocre or non-existent. Grubhub, Uber Eats are awful. They're only, like, I only get offers from them on the weekends, so I just keep them off during the week. So it's pretty much just earned by time right now. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? We're basically 2/3 of the way towards the goal, so that's good. We're at 39 and change. We're almost to 40, which would be 2/3 of the way to 60. Let's see. I think I have another USB. I want to keep my phone charged up, because I got a USB port with my bike, so I can keep the phone charged on the go. I forget about it sometimes, because my other bike wasn't like that. Gotta always come prepared, right? All right. I didn't bring enough water with me, though. I keep reminding myself I gotta bring like 2 bottles of water, because I go through a lot of water throughout the day. But I just never bring enough with me. Go figure. All right, that should help keep the phone charged up a little bit, because we're at 38%. EBT keeps your AR up. Oh yeah, for sure. I think EBT does a better job with that compared to earn by offer. Because earn by offer, a lot of the time they'll send me these crappy shopping orders. You know, they pay like $4.50, $5, and they have like 10, 15 items on them. It's like, why do that when I can just earn by time? So even if there's no tip, I'm basically making the same amount of money with less effort and less time. I mean, isn't it work smarter, not harder, you know? I'm sure you guys would agree. And it's not like I don't work hard either, you know? You guys know I bust my hump to get this stuff done. But yeah, Sonny, I don't know if you read my most recent community post, or if you caught anything I was saying earlier. I was talking about some of the technicalities of the GoPro app, some of the limitations it has. Like, I can't change the network during the stream. So I have to use Wi-Fi hotspot to connect it, unless I'm using a network in these stores, but I can't change the network while I'm on the go. So the Walmart Wi-Fi, for example, is not available if I'm like 3 miles away. I know you would know that. So I basically have to pick and choose which network and then how long to stream for that respective network. So one thing I'm doing to help counteract that, you saw from the previous stream, is I keep the phone and the GoPro mounted on the bike. That way it holds the connection a little better anyway with the Wi-Fi hotspot, because I have to use Wi-Fi hotspot for GoPro. I can't use YouTube Studio for live streaming with the GoPro until I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I read about that one. I have to reach 1,000 subs before I can use GoPro with YouTube Studio. Which, once I'm able to do that, that might help with the connection, because I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about the GoPro app for streaming. And you guys are seeing for yourselves too, right? It's not perfect. It buffers in places. You know, it's kind of whatever. So it's basically, we're doing some trial and error, but also working within my means with this stuff. Not to, you know, repeat myself or anything like that, but just to keep you up to speed with that stuff. Hey, what's going on, Pushka? Glad to see ya. We dropped off some earned by times with DoorDash. We dropped off one that paid $9.65 for 2.6 miles, $9.65 USD for 2.6 miles. It took 28 minutes to do it, so that was decent. And then the other one we dropped off before that, it took 19 minutes. It went 2.3 miles. It paid $6.27, so that was okay too. So now we're just, that previous order, it took us back to my neighborhood. My neighborhood is basically a mile away from the zone. We're in the zone right now. We're just waiting on some other earned by times. I mean, this is a slow time of day, so I'm not going to expect a whole lot of success out of it, but if we can get like maybe another order or two, that'd be pretty dope. They said it was going to rain around this evening, but I don't know, you know, like it's cloudy, but it's not like rain cloud, storm cloudiness. It's just cloudiness, and we still got some sunlight, so I don't know, it can't be all that bad. I might be able to come back out later. That'd be good. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I'd like to try to get maybe one more order before I wrap the stream up. And the stream that I did this morning, we did pretty good, man. We had 21 peak viewers. That's the most I've had so far. It's actually the first time I cracked over 20 viewerships, or you know, had more than 20 viewers in one of my live streams for this channel. So that was heckin' dope. But yeah, we're basically just waiting on DoorDash right now. We're at $39.58 for the day. That's not impressive, but oh well. Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, they're saying the nearest hotspot is back where I came from. Yeah, that's bogus. See, the thing with these hotspots is, you know, they make it seem like, oh, well, you're more likely to get an order if you go to this area. The problem is, that's where an order was recently placed. Just because an order was placed there doesn't guarantee you're gonna get an order from there. Like, you can drive over to a hotspot that's like 3 miles away, and then suddenly DoorDash is like, oh wait, the area that you were just at, we have an order, please come back. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, it's just them playing games, and they know it. And we know it. We know that they like to play games. They're like, oh no, come back, we have an order for you. It's like, why not just send it to me when I'm here? Especially as a Platinum Dash, when I'm supposed to have high priority for high pay orders, right? I don't know, it's stupid. Hey, what's going on, Aussie chick? Glad to have you. I've been meaning to give you a wrench, so there you go. You want to click on people's channels and sub to them, you want to recommend people, if you got links, you go right ahead, be my guest. So there you go, have a little subathon, you guys connect with each other, build a little sense of community, cool stuff. Because, you know, the bigger this channel gets, the more people there are to keep track of. So I definitely want to keep track of people as much as possible, not forget anyone. Not saying I got bad memory or anything like that, but you know what I mean. You know, I still like to keep tabs and be like, oh, hey, what's his name? What's their name? Whatchamacallit? How you doing, you know? Stuff like that. Alright, looks like Carl's got to bounce for now. Take care, Carl. Glad you were here. Glad you stopped by. I'll catch you next time. If it's not going to rain, I'll come back out later and do another stream. If it is going to rain, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. But we're going to try to potentially get one more order. Yeah, the battery life's pretty full. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. It says it's 100% right now. So the battery life didn't go down. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. But yet the battery life on my phone is struggling to hold. It's at 37. I mean, as long as it doesn't go down too quickly, then we'll have enough time to get another order. So we'll see. Yeah, it says 180/60W. Interesting. Have fun, everyone. Thursday morning here, going to work. All right, well, take care, Aussie. Glad you stopped by. Hope work goes well for you. Yeah, I hear the sirens out there. There's always something going on in Titusville. Yeah, basically just trying to get maybe one more order. Yeah, I need some water. Let's see, Charles says maybe we'll get a banger order. Yeah, that would be great, man. Get a banger order. To pay like $69 going 4.20 miles. Man, that'd be great. Hey, I see we got Low Vlog Drives in the chat. What's going on, Low Vlog? How you doing today? We dropped off a DoorDash earned by time. We dropped off 2 of them not too long ago. The previous one we dropped off, it was $9.65 for 2.6 miles. Customer tip 3.5. DoorDash paid the rest. And then the other order that we got beforehand, it was it took 19 minutes, went 2.3 miles, paid $6.27. So, you know, not too bad. And when I streamed earlier, we got 2 orders then, and then after that stream this morning, we got another order. So we got 5 in total today. So overall, we're doing okay. And you're just relaxing today? Hey, enjoy your time off, man. You know, time off is good for you. I'll be taking a little time off tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna work in the morning, but I'm basically gonna spend the rest of the day tomorrow just helping my mom and brother run some errands. They got some stuff they want to take care of, so I'm gonna help them out with that. Just hang out with them. Let's see. I think I'm gonna move around a little bit because we know what happened last time. We started moving and then suddenly DoorDash was like, "Oh wow, we got an order for you." $60 to your house. Ha. Okay. But yeah, let's move around a little bit. I'm gonna stop at Target. Maybe I'll fill up some water, get a snack. So I need some water. Your boy, he gets heckin' thirsty. Heckin' thirsty indeed. Make that money. Well, I'll do my best. I'm basically giving it all I got, even if it doesn't seem like much or say much. That's a great idea, heck yeah. Charles says get some H2O. Oh yeah. But yeah, the construction workers are back. They're working on the sidewalk with the crosswalks at this intersection here. I mean, what is this, day number 3? It's like, come on guys, get your shit together. All right, let's go. Yeah, don't run me over, buddy. We got a big ass trailer right behind me. Wow, last minute turn signal, huh? Jeez. At least they use one. I'll give them that. At least they use a turn signal. It's like 9 out of every 10 drivers I see here, they don't use turn signals. That's not a real stat, but it would surprise me if it was true. I'm gonna pause DoorDash real quick. I'm gonna run inside pee, and maybe I'll get a thing of Pringles or something. I like Pringles. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just pause DoorDash real quick. I'm gonna lose you guys if I take you in the store, so I'll just leave you out here for now. still got the stream going. Let me see. That looks like it's still running. Nice. Alright, we got some pretzels. We peed. We got water. We're good to go. Okay. Alright, phone life. Yeah, battery's still going down, but just more slowly. That's okay. But yeah, I did my business, and now we finna get down to more business. Got some pretzels, boy. I love pretzels. My favorite snack. That might sound surprising because it's like, hey, Mike, you're the corn king. Don't you like popcorn? It's like, yeah, I love popcorn. Popcorn's definitely like a top 5 snack for me, but my absolute favorite snack is pretzels. There's just something about toasted wheat covered in salt that is just so good. I don't know what it is, man, but I've eaten these since I was a kid. Never stopped since. I can't get a big bag of pretzels and leave it at the house. I'll just eat the goddamn thing. I'll eat the whole fucking bag, you know? So I figure, you know, if I have a hankering for pretzels, just get a small one. It's good enough. Like, if you took me to a pretzel factory, I'll just eat everything in sight. I'll just eat every freaking pretzel. Because I got a hollow leg when it comes to pretzels. You know how people got a hollow leg when it comes to dessert? There's always room for dessert. That's how I am with pretzels. Now, if I ate a whole freaking big bag of it, I'd feel like crap, but still. I love it. We'll just retitle this stream, Mike Eats Pretzels. Mike eats pretzels while waiting around for DoorDash earn by time. Yeah, that's true. Salt is an electrolyte. So when people are lacking electrolytes and they have like an energy drink and it's got sodium in it and they claim to have electrolytes because they put salt. Salt's good for you. You can definitely overdo it, but most people don't have serious risk with salt. So get enough salt and you're good. Let's see, Jason says corn nuts are my favorite snack on the road. Yeah, corn nuts are pretty good. I like the ranch ones, they're vegan. Those are pretty good. Everything in moderation. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, does that skyline look pretty good? I think it looks nice. I see Justin's in the house. What's going on, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Glad to have you. You'll have to try the ranch ones. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. You know, speaking of corn, one type of corn that I hated as a kid were the corn tortillas. I hated those. They were just so off-putting, you know? It's like gritty and they almost have like a syrupy flavor. And, you know, just stuff like that. I found it very off-putting when I was younger, but I've actually come around to corn tortillas. I actually think they're pretty good. I also hated onions when I was a kid. I love onions now. And like, I was never the biggest fan of peanut butter when I was younger. Oh man, I love peanut butter. Can never have that in the house. The whole jar would be gone. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Sonny, the Himalayan salt. Yeah. It's that the Himalayan sea salt. It's got more of that crystallized quality with its electrolytes. It's definitely better for you. Not the cheapest thing in the world, but hey, it's all good. You know, it's weird, even in Earn by Time, it'll still say that a hotspot is near like a store that has shopping orders like CVS. They're saying it right now. It says busy hotspot zone 1.2 miles away at the CVS. But they don't send shopping orders in Earn by Time. I kind of wish they did, but I understand why they don't. Because people would absolutely exploit it like crazy. You can make a mean corn tamale. Nice. Man, the alarm keeps going off of that Parish Fitness that's right across the street from me. I don't know why. Maybe they're just testing it. And it looks like Justin's up to Jason. That's cool. Nice work, guys. If I'm not mistaken, you can get catering orders and Earn by Time. So I don't know, maybe I can get one. That'd be great. And Jason subbing back to Justin. Nice. Good job, guys. Let's see, Mike, how do you prevent people from stealing your bike? Does it have a key or something? So, I've got a bike lock, and I have an anti-theft alarm. You might have been able to hear it at times. That just alerts everybody that someone's trying to steal my bike. So I can have it locked up and set the alarm, and it doesn't prevent the bike from getting stolen, but it's pretty loud. It's about 110 decibels. They sell other bike locks that you hook up to the disc rotors, but I'm not really sure how to set those up. They seem a little wonky. The big problem with them too is all you'd have to do, like if someone wants to steal a wheel, then, yeah, I don't know. Like, you can just take the wheel off and still take the frame, you know? So it's a little flawed. No bike lock system's perfect. And we got Adam in the chat. What's going on, Adam? How you doing today? We dropped off some earned by times earlier for the stream. They were pretty decent. It's really slow right now. It's, yeah, it's 2:48 Eastern over by me. It's pretty slow. Just waiting on an order, having some pretzels, and just having a little chit chat. Man, I can't believe we've been streaming over 2 hours now. I didn't even know that my GoPro could last that long. So it hasn't lost battery because I have it plugged into my my battery, my portable battery charger. Because last stream earlier this morning, I did lose I lost power, so it ran out of battery. So I got it hooked up to that. It hasn't budged at all. The thing too is, like, everybody complains about GoPros overheating, and I keep telling them, like, you gotta have good airflow. An action camera needs good airflow, because all that processing that the camera does, it does it in a very small compartment. It's more prone to overheating if you keep it stationary and there's no airflow. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised. So if that's the case, I might be able to stream longer than I thought. Sometimes. I still like the idea of me having a stream breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, that's just multiple opportunities to have people come hang out and chit chat. Me get those, you know, get that viewership watch hours, just doing things I'd already do, right? Let me check Rhodey. Rhodey's been basically dead in my area. I haven't seen a single Rhodey from CVS in a couple weeks. At least a week. Hey, there's life on the streets. Yeah, we went a little slower in certain parts of the market, and it did seem to help with the reception. I also found out some other stuff too. I talked about it earlier. If you want to rewind the stream, you can catch up to speed. But basically, the Quick app, that's the GoPro app, has its limitations. It has a reputation of not holding the signal reliably. Your theory about going slower, helping the reception, did work sometimes. There were some areas where it inevitably just buffered, but it did help in some areas where it used to buffer. So good on you for that. And I also discovered if I want to use YouTube Studio for live streaming, I have to be at 1,000 subs to hook up the GoPro to it. Otherwise, I gotta basically just use the Quick app for the GoPro. So we're figuring out some of the diagnosing of the problems and also figuring out how to work around certain things. It seems to be helping. We got a couple orders earlier. They were pretty good. We're just waiting on some more. Having some snacks and chit-chatting. Good stuff, bro. Trial and errors. We learn, we go. Yeah. Because, you know, the thing is, I don't want to use any other camera. I only have the GoPro and the phone. I want to use the GoPro because it looks good, right? You know, nice wide view, the colors are good, the quality looks pretty solid. And it just gives me a bit of a unique image compared to, you know, how a lot of other gig workers do their thing with live streams. A lot of the time they got to use their phones to stream, and I totally get it. But it's like with the GoPro, it's like a way to help me stand out a little bit, you know? When I saw Electric Scooter Academy using his GoPro, I was like, I can do that too. You know what I mean? And when it works nice. Alright, looks like Charles subbed to Adam. That's cool. And looks like Charles, or Adam, was already subbed to Charles. Nice, guys. Good work. And life on the streets, I'll give you a wrench too. So if you want to go around subscribing to people, you can just click on their name. You can sub to their channel if you want. Go right ahead. Let's see, you have some ideas. Maybe one day I can implement it, put it into action. We could do a test run in your area, some city. If you're talking about a collab, when it comes to Quick app, I also found out you can't collab with Quick app, which is really stupid. I was curious, right? It would be really cool to actually do a collab with my GoPro, but I can't use GoPro for a collab with Quick app. I think I could do it with YouTube Studio with the GoPro. I think I can. But with the Quick app, I can't. And let's see, Foodie says, you have a GoPro, didn't know that you could do it at 1,000 subs. Yeah, if you have 1,000 subs, then you can use YouTube Studio to hook up your GoPro and use that for the live stream. But when it comes to live streaming YouTube, it's 50 subs, and if you want to use GoPro before the 1,000 subs, you got to use Quick app. Because I've tried using Streamlabs to attempt streams. It's awful. The interface is so bad on mobile. I like Streamlabs on PC, but mobile is horrible. Some good pretzels. I love pretzels. Did I ever tell you? Let's see if we can change that. We'll see. But yeah, as far as the quick app, I can't. Kind of sucks. Charles says you're on a subbing spree. Nice. Yeah, apparently what happened with Streamlabs is they had an update that just kind of screwed everything up with being able to have a successful live stream on your phone with it. So I don't know, like they'll probably just wind up dropping it out of the App Store altogether. I mean, pretty much like the first full page of most recent reviews, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. Oh, the update's trash. The interface is terrible. Blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, screw that. Not even gonna bother. It's a shame because, you know, on PC I like Streamlabs. It's cool, but I digress. Ultimately, just making do with what I got. You know, the quick app's not perfect, but we're sort of figuring out what works and what doesn't, and working around its limitations, playing to its strengths. Man, I hope you get that banger order soon. Yeah, me too. It's been a hot minute now. See, if I move around a little more, maybe that'll kickstart the algorithm a bit. I know that DoorDash, they don't like you being stationary too long, but it's like, I can't just keep riding around, you know? I don't want to just dick around for no reason. It's basically, I keep forgetting about that. Man, that's like a running thing with these live streams. I keep forgetting to put my kickstand up. But yeah, let's move around a little bit. Maybe I'll go to the Home Depot parking lot. Yeah, it's boring as shit right now, man. Just sitting around waiting for orders. It's like, god damn. Not much waiting. You know, I'm a top dasher. I got platinum. Where are the orders at? Oh, there we go. I told you. Ha ha. We got an order, baby. Finally. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we got one for Culver's. It's 1.4 miles, 15 minutes. Culver's is right. I got to cross over the parking lot, the Walmart parking lot. We can get there. All right, we got this. Let's do it. I was waiting for that to happen, man. All right, let's go, Honda Civic. Come on. You go first. Better safe than sorry. No, it's not that I'm trying to be nice. I just don't want to get killed, you know? I don't trust these drivers out here. Sorry. Nothing personal. But I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta stay safe. Man, they work so slow. My God. That project could have been done already. I mean, not that I'm a construction worker. Well, if you think it could have been, maybe you should do it yourself. That's what someone would probably say, you know? Doesn't matter, man. DoorDash be tripping. Send me a notification saying I was in customs. Oh yeah, they sent me that too. The customs area for too long. It's like, why do they care? It's like, it doesn't freaking matter. I could literally live next door to the customs place and they'll still send me that. Like, what are you staying here for so long? You've been over here for like
I don't know, the past 5 years, for however long you've been living here?
And it's like, well, yeah, because I live here. So stupid. Alright, we cross street. Okay, we're good. I don't linger around waiting for nothing. I go to the next spot. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, we did that earlier. I was in the Walmart parking lot, then I moved over to the Target parking lot, and then we were heading over to Home Depot, and then they sent me an order. I was also talking about how, like, you could be leaving a hot spot that's like 3 miles away, and then suddenly, once you're fully gone, then DoorDash sends you something. All right, better safe than sorry. Yeah, we know the kind of mental gymnastics that DoorDash likes to do. You know, they love playing games because they know that we're still gonna keep relying on them for work. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to have those kind of opportunities, but at the same time, it's like, man. Let's see, have you tried pausing DoorDash for a short time? Sometimes that works. Yeah, I did that when I was eating the pretzels for a little bit, and then I unpaused it. It's more of an opportunistic thing. But yeah, we're almost to Culver's. You know, I said it was very close, so I'm gonna get right to Culver's. And we'll go a little slower on Shaney Highway over here. See if that helps with the reception. You know, earn by time. I don't have to like rush just to get an order dropped off. So DoorDash pays me to wait. Probably gonna lag a little bit over here though, but we'll see what happens. We're going pretty slow too, trying to counteract it a bit. Hot. Man, I'm shocked, man. We've been streaming well over hours and the GoPro is it's hanging. I told you guys, right? Airflow. These action cameras are gonna overheat. It's 10. So we're gonna have pretty laggy. Yeah, bike fully about 100 miles with throttle. Sure. I'll be back. got the order? Let's go drop it off. Going to. Excuse me. Hang in tight. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is it. Yeah. There's a guy back there. They got the same guy back there. They got the same mountain bike I have. It's a really nice one too. You know, it's got a mountain bike I have. It's a really nice one too. You know, it's got a, it's a BMX. It's got a frame. Corn. Let's go drop. Lot unlock. If it's still lag. Man, I hate yeah, my God, stop. Alright, I'm gonna have to go. Shit! Just go. Come on. With the spin. Just straight ahead. And he still made the turn as I'm coming in. And then he slows down and he's fucking around with the traffic. It's like, you've already committed, right? That kind of hesitation, people, man. Fucking hell. What the? Something happened. Oh God. Shit. Oh fuck. I just tightened it. What the? Oh, motherfucker. The bearing on my front wheel is damaged. move. To begin with, and it just fucking broke. Damn it. It's the one side too. The one side of the bearing broke. Yeah, you can hear the sounds, right? Fucking hell. God damn it. Come on! Come on! Go! Damn, these drivers are sensitive, man. I hate it. It's annoying. I piss. If it's salvageable. Got a broken band and a foot up. Yeah, I hear it moving around in there. I gotta see if it's salvageable. God damn it. Damn, that sucks. That's horrible. Oh my god. Alright, we're back home.